Welcome Aquarius to your weekly reading. This is for the 28th of July to the 4th of August. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aquarius, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And then finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aquarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Aquarius, I'm going to start off over here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. And what I am seeing here, my dearest Aquarians, is really good and positive news, because I do feel that things are about to get a whole lot better for you. With Six of Swords coming through, I feel that you're going to get an opportunity to leave behind what could have been a very challenging and trying period for you, where things were very turbulent, where things didn't go your way, where you felt perhaps that you were stuck or trapped in some way, my dear Aquarius. And it ends because we see the Ace of Pentacles coming through. Hand of God is coming through, giving you a new opportunity, a new possibility of doing something different or doing the same thing in a different way. And as you can see with our pentacle, there are all roots and sprouts growing from it. So aces are starting energies. It's the beginning of something. But Aquarius, if you accept it, you nurture it, and you give this all your time and attention, this has great potential to grow and really become something substantial in your life. Now, of course, Aquarius, this Ace of Pentacles is going to be very personal to you, and it's going to come through in an area of your life that you have been concentrating on. And I feel for many of you, it's where you have been struggling. So if you have been struggling, say, financially, what I'm seeing with Ace of Pentacles is there's going to be an opportunity for more money to come in. Perhaps you're offered a promotion or an increase at work, or you could be offered another job that pays better, or perhaps you've got an idea to start something on your own, a second revenue stream. Something is about to happen. If Six of Swords for you was struggling in a particular relationship, Aquarius, it could be with a family member, a friend, a significant other, or even something going on at work. And there's been a lot of chaos and turbulence and arguing around that relationship. With Ace of Pentacles coming in, you're going to have a chance to do something different. Either to rework this relationship, to make your peace, to reconcile, and find a new way forward together. Or for some of my Aquarians, you might even decide, you know what, I don't want this any longer in my life. I don't want this person, I don't want this negativity, and you might decide to move on. But either way, whatever you decide, Aquarius, once we see the Ace of Pentacles, something wonderful is coming in, and it's taking you right out of a turbulent and challenging time. Right, let's move on now and see what the Wheel and Five of Cups is for you that is sitting in your possible challenges. Now, Aquarius, the only challenge I am seeing for you is if you hold yourself back when this big change comes through. Now, the change started off with the Six of Swords, moving out of a troubling, challenging and chaotic time and into something far more peaceful. Now with the Wheel coming through, we are being told that it's a big change. It's a significant change, Aquarius. You need to pay attention this week because the wheel is turning, and it's turning in your favor. And once the wheel turns, we cannot go back to where we were. And as I said, the only thing that can hold you back now is you, my dear Aquarius. If you go into Five of Cups, which is the energy of looking at the past and crying over spilt milk. Why did I make that decision? I can't believe I stayed in that job so long. I can't believe I let my boss treat me so badly. Why didn't I study that when I had the chance? Why didn't I say yes to that marriage proposal? I never met anybody remotely close to that person. And once we start going down the hellhole, my dear Aquarians, you start to spiral downward, because negative thoughts attract negative thoughts, and it just lowers your vibration totally. You're being asked to let go of the past. You know, Aquarius, we hear this so many times, but the truth is, there's nothing we can do with what happened in the past. But the only thing we have to work with right now is what is standing right beside you and right in front of you. What are your possibilities? What are your opportunities? What's coming in for you? What's good in your life? When you focus on that, my dear Aquarius, what's going to happen is you're going to start seeing the glass half full rather than half empty, and things are going to start improving for you. So, let go now and let God come in and show you this wonderful new opportunity that we see here being presented by the hand of God. This is where the wheel wants to take you. Right, now let us see what death and rebirth and the Page of Swords is for you, and we're looking at messages and advice from Spirit. Now, Aquarius, we are getting your third card. This was the first, this is the second, this is the third card that is speaking to us of a big, significant change. So we really have to take this on board. And what Spirit is telling you is that with this change, something is going to go and go for good. What's dead is gone. It's not coming back. As the wheel turns, you can't start running backwards on the wheel. Things are changing, and with this big change, there is a rebirth happening for you. This is very exciting, my dear Aquarians, because you are releasing out of something that was probably pulling you down and depleting you in some way. Now, let it go for good. This is what you're being told. There is something far more suitable and good coming your way. Spirit confirms that you are moving from one situation to another. But where you're moving to, Aquarius, is a place where you are going to be able to put all your ideas, your dreams, your wishes into play. This is what our light bulbs here are representing, and the journal is telling me of all the things you might have written down somewhere, if you have a journal or a vision board, or it could just all be in your imagination. But in that book, my dear Aquarians, holds all the things you want to see manifest in your life. Spirit is telling you very beautifully, you're going to get a chance with this new day that is dawning for you to set about and implement what you want to bring into your life. Wonderful confirmation coming through from Spirit. Now let us see what Page of Cups and Eight of Swords is all about for you, that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. Now, Aquarius, this is also very positive, because by the end of the week, what we are being told is that you are going to hear very good, unexpected news, probably coming from a source or a person that you didn't expect, but it changes everything for you. It lets you know that this now is in motion. Things are happening for you. With our little floating feet, the little piglet and the singing bowl up there in the sky, I feel the news has the essence of, is this really happening? Is this really true? I've waited so long for it. I've dreamt about this. I've wished and prayed for it. Is it happening? Your heart, my dear Aquarius, has been calling out for it. And at times I don't even think you were aware of it. Sometimes, my dear Aquarius, our heart knows what we need more than we know what we need. And now what we are seeing is the wonderful change coming in, the new day that is bringing in whatever this Ace of Pentacles represents to you. This energy of Eight of Swords, I feel many of you have been experiencing recently. And this is part of what you're leaving behind. Feeling as though you're trapped, you're stuck, got no choices, got no options. You're going to be in this relationship, this job, this situation for the rest of the days of your life. But my dear Aquarius, this young girl looking in the mirror is not tied, she's not bound, and she's not blindfolded. We feel like this when we go through periods where we can't see the way out. We can't see the wood for the trees. But this period usually doesn't last too long. And as that pentacle appears, and it was your first card, what's going to happen is that this energy of seeing yourself like this starts to lessen and lessen as you move through all these wonderful energies into this new day that is dawning for you. This is an incredibly strong and powerful week with a big, strong theme of a massive change coming about. And once this change kicks in, Aquarius, you will never look back and you will only move on to bigger and better things. So, that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.